Okay, sir. There's this saying that the Yewa people have been marginalized. What is your own saying about that? Are you really marginalized, or is it just a saying?
Well, it depends. It depends on how you see it. Yes, in the distribution of resources in the state, we have not just been marginalized, but terribly marginalized. I mean, in the past 8 years, I haven't seen any development in any major part of that place. All the roads are bad, the schools are bad, and nothing economical is going on. Even in Agbara Igbesa area, where we have this very popular industrial estate, the road to the place is terrible. No light, no water, nothing. It's like we are not part of Ogun State, which is very, very unfortunate. Nobody will really care where the governor comes from if he's doing his job very well and sees himself as the father of the state rather than father of a section of the state. So this is why we are inspired that, look, perhaps if we are there, we'll be able to do a few things for our people as well. Otherwise, I mean, in other nations, nobody really cares where you come from. The politicians are left to do the politicking and the politics of the place, which brings development anyway. But in our own case, I don't see anything positive going to that place in the past few years, which is very, very rather unfortunate.
If you talk about neglect, I think that's even an understatement. Yewa land, like you know, is a part of Ogun State, and precisely in the Ogun West senatorial district of the state. And since the 42 years of existence of Ogun State, the best shot or the best position that ever came to Yewa land was that of a deputy governor. And since then, we have not had anybody, at that level, and not even ministers, apart from in those days of Ambassador Ebonyagbala. So, like I said, in 42 years, Yewa has always been relegated when it comes to, vying for the exalted seat of the state governor. And I mean, being the governor is not even the ultimate, but successive governments have truly neglected that area of the state. Our roads are bad. Most of our communities, we have to get to Ogun Central before we can navigate back into another part of Ogun West. So many instances, can be cited in that regard. So development is at the barest minimum in Ogun West, and especially Yewa land. And that is why we are working assiduously to make sure that somebody from Ogun West or Yewa land becomes the next governor of Ogun State. And with the turn of things recently, personally, I believe that things are working out for us, because if things remain the way they are now, I believe Yewa only need to rally around the sole candidate that we have now in the major political parties. So the sole candidate that we have, if everybody from Yewa land and Ogun West can rally around him and engage other people from other senatorial districts like the Ogun East and Ogun Central, we will get there. So that's the ultimate. We are not resting on our oars. Lots and lots are happening now that may make 2019 elections a little bit gloomy, but by my own personal calculations and analysis, I think having just one sole candidate in the 2019 general elections for the post of the governorship, Yewa will make it.
Generally, I think this is the time. The politicking is on now, and from the current thing, we are about to have one candidate in Yewa, which has never happened before. in the 42 years of the creation of Ogun State, it has been a problem. The bane is multitude of aspirants. Now we're about to have one from Ogun West against the Ogun East, that will be having 2 candidates. So this is the ample opportunity for us to rally around that one candidate. Once we're able to rally, at least 80% of our votes should go to that one candidate. We are sure of getting the 2019 ticket. And from there, you all know, we are all Nigerians. Once a governor comes from your side, development will sporadically take place in that place. So that is our dream, and that's what we are working at YDF in collaboration with other sister organizations. That is our major occupation now. In the next couple of, specifically by next month, November, we will be bringing that candidate to Lagos to really rally around him and tell our people that it will be in the media. Yewa TV will cover it. It will be global. That this is the candidate that all Yewa indigenes, Ogun West in particular, and other Ogun East, and because that person has even done it in the past. He has done it and failed. Just like our president, who has attempted it 4 times. This man has attempted it 3 times now. So this 4th time, let it be like the president, the current president, so that we can get the dividend of democracy in Yewa land too.
All right, thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate it.